Good day, RGV. Today on Valley Por Vida, there's so much going on, so let's just get started. The show starts right now. All right, thanks again so much for joining us today. I'm your host, Danielle Banda, and if you wear dresses, my friends, then I've got a question for you. Don't you just hate it when you feel like you've got, just got to buy a new dress for every single occasion? I mean, it can be quite expensive when you add up every, party, birthday, holiday, or other celebration. And even if you do have enough in that wallet, sometimes, we could just sift through all that's in our closets and still we feel like we just have nothing to wear. Well, if that's you, because I know that's definitely me, then we've got a super surprise for you today. Joining me in studio is Jeannie Fagan and Yvette Hinojosa, owners of KOUTURE dress rentals, to tell us all about how they can help. Hey ladies, thanks so much for being here.
Hi, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, we are so excited because you guys brought some good stuff to show us today. So maybe just start off by telling us what you guys do exactly.
Absolutely. So, well, as you know, we are RAD, also known as Rent a Dress. And what we do is we just bring gorgeous gowns to the Valley. Some of them are on consignment, again, as you were saying, Danielle. Yeah. We have all these gowns we don't know what to do with. You wear it once, maybe twice somewhere, and then you don't know what to do with it. So what we offer is a rental of these gorgeous designer gowns at a low cost and convenient to you. You don't even have to dry clean it. Just bring it back after you've rented it, enjoyed it, and we take care of the rest for you.
I love that. And you guys, I was saying before we came on that I was getting distracted by the sequins. It's so true. This is high quality stuff. So maybe you can tell us a little bit about just the benefits of renting.
Sure. So as many of us women know, we have a big closet of clothes, but sometimes we don't have room for dresses.
Nope.
So that's why we have, we have taken on this business as, you come, you rent a dress, and you bring it back, and that's it. It's plain, simple, easy, and yeah.
I love that. Easy fashion is what we're looking for, right? So the cool thing here is that it doesn't have to be just for a special occasion. It can be for anything because every day is a special occasion, right? So tell me about the different styles that you guys offer.
Sure.
Oh gosh, we have so many. As you can see, we just brought 3 here as an example, but you have things like dresses that have beautiful capes. Some of them are removable, some are not. And then of course you have the more form-fitted gowns that are very elegant, and we have brides or bridal parties, you have quinceañeras, all those different things. So we like to have a variety of styles, designers for you, the consumer, the client, the women, or men, hey, we're in a world with day and age, anybody can wear it, really, and we make jokes because my husband's done it, for me, of course, but, we have ball gown, we even have wedding dresses. So, we have every style possible, and if we don't, feel free to ask us because we can order for you.
Yes. So cool. And what I love about this is that this can kind of be a family affair, right? You can go with your parent or your friends, or just anybody can come. I'm sure you guys have, styles literally for everyone, a teenager maybe, an adult. This is just cool. They're taking care of us in every single way. So just tell us, how we can get started on the process.
Sure.
So the process for renting is very, very easy. You can find us on Facebook or Instagram or our website. And really all you need to do is just message us. We do a private appointment for you. Or we also now offer in-home where we bring the gowns to you. We can do a variety of like 8 to 10 gowns, and we'll bring it to you at the comfort of your home. And then once you find what you like and what you're wanting, all you have to do is fill out the paperwork that we have with your information. We leave you with the gown, and then you just bring it back on Monday. Basically, you pick it up Friday and you bring it back Monday. So you get it for the whole weekend or whatever day. It could be in the middle of the week if you need. So it's a very, very easy process, and we do everything through the website.
Yes.
Wow.
And like Yvette had mentioned, you don't have to do anything to the dress. We do all the dry cleaning, we do everything.
You guys, what could be better than that? I'm like thinking, this is just amazing. You just go, you shop, and they take care of the rest. It's
Absolutely,
super
yes.
easy, and they help you look good. And you know, if you've never thought about renting your own wardrobe before, then this is the perfect opportunity for you guys to try. If that sounds like something that you'd like to try, then feel free to visit their Facebook page for more information, like they mentioned, on how to get started. And since we're diving deeper into the world of dresses, we thought we'd take you way back with some history in an all-new Fun Facts segment. All right, so according to thread.zalora, dresses were not originally, just a trend for women. We kind of talked about that earlier. The site says that many cultures around the world had many males wearing wardrobe pieces like Scottish kilts and togas, like, we saw in ancient Greeks. Apparently, it was only later on that cultures everywhere transitioned their practices a bit, just a little bit more geared toward women in dresses. But the site also outlines that in the 19th century, dresses definitely took on a more dramatic, shape, like this. Kind of, looking like a Cinderella ball gown or something that you would, think to wear at a royal palace. But, the site also says that dresses were very much influenced by the social climate at the time. So, I mean, as with any year, styles change and fashion is always evolving. So the dresses that may have been popular in the 20s and 30s may not be so coveted today. And while sometimes styles do come back in style, I know we've seen that, you never know what'll come back, of course, so, it just depends. And the site also says that the Great Depression, this is pretty interesting, and the World Wars had a lot of dress hemlines that, just kept getting shorter. And this was actually because they were trying to save money on textiles, cloth, and just other items. Plus, it saves time. It says that later on, this actually grew into a trend and evolved into what we know as the mini dress, introduced around the 60s. And now dresses are used in the lives of so many people each day, just like a bunch of other cool styles of clothing. Fashion designers, actors, models, and musicians are all groups of which stay on top of the latest trends, for example. And, speaking of musicians, we actually had the chance to sit down with a local artist to learn all about the music that she's working on for this year.
What first inspired me to write my first song, well, I've always written songs, but the very first time I actually started doing a song was one time that my mom brought over a friend, and he saw that I did music, so he told me, well, let's try to make a song together. And I said, well, how do we do it? So he sent me a beat, and then in less than an hour, I just sent him some lyrics. He liked it, and he was like, let's record it. So we did, and that was actually my first song that I did 2-3 years ago. So my advice to whoever is starting out in music, just like myself, I'm still learning, I'm still researching. I would advise you to do your research, to surround yourself with people who are more knowledgeable than you, who are going to guide you in the direction. You can't do things on your own. You can, but it always takes, that extra. You need a team, a good team behind you that knows what they're doing, that can collaborate with you in that sense. But a lot of research, a lot of studying. If you need to take sometimes lessons or something that helps you get better in what you're doing, we never stop learning. So I feel like that's the main important thing, and also patience.
All right, well, now it's time to take a commercial break, and then we've got to look at your local weather updates, but stay tuned because Valley Pura Vida is going to be right back.